Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Rodriguez, and as you know, I am in a different position because I'm using my easel. Okay? For our math lesson today, we're going to be working on pattern blocks. Now, the pattern blocks that I have here are not the ones that you have in your Ziploc, but you do have a packet that's stapled that has something like this, and you're going to use that one with the green triangle, an orange square, a yellow hexagon, a blue rhombus, some of them are beige or tan rhombus, and a red trapezoid. Okay? So you're going to use that bag. That's in your bag that I left you in your house 2 days ago. So the pattern block that I have here has a little bit much easier because it has the name and it has the letter. Each one of these has a letter. So I'm going to start with the rhombus. This is a rhombus. It's not as like the blue, but it fits perfectly well when I tape it in the back of it. Okay? Now I'm going to take a rhombus that does look like the blue one, this one. So I'm going to put that right here, and I'm going to contrast the blue with the yellow, you see? And that's how we're going to be making it today. There is no orange square here for me. You have it, but I have a blue square. So I'm going to put the blue square right into my picture. As you see, now you can see much better what am I making versus trying to figure out what is that's here, because it's so far away from the camera that I would have to do this to have you see it a little closer, and still I wouldn't be able to do it perfectly well. So I'm going to continue with the famous yellow hexagon to continue my pattern block. And your pattern blocks can move because this is something, I'm just taping it so you can see it. But you can do it on the table. Okay? Here is a trapezoid, but it's not a red trapezoid like the one you have. It's a blue one for me. So far, you see the picture that I'm making here. And then my last piece is a yellow triangle, which you have in green. Okay? And here is the picture. Okay? I think it's the face of somebody and their hair with a crown. Maybe it could be something else you see. But let's go to the next paper that's here. Yours are not the same as mine, but it has the same purpose if you do it. I'm going to start now with a blue triangle, and this is an isosceles triangle. It's a different kind of triangle. This is an equilateral. This one here. This is an isosceles. Another isosceles triangle is this yellow one. Okay? So I'm going to put it this way so it can actually fit in this square that I'm making. I'm actually making a square. And I'm using a lot of triangles, but I'm also going to use something that you've never heard me say before unless you have been very attentive. It's called the parallelogram. A parallelogram is this shape. It's not a rhombus. You see it doesn't look the same. A parallelogram goes different. Sorry. It fell on the floor. So, this is what it looks like. Okay? I'm going to continue with the yellow triangle to put it here in the middle, because I'm trying to fit this to make it into a square. Okay? When it doesn't fit, you can just move it around until it fits within the lines. My next one is this triangle here. And remember, I have tape on it, so I'm trying to tape it so you can see it. Here is my yellow square. And I'm trying to squeeze it. Remember, you have to move it around so it can work for you. And my other triangle is right here. And if you notice, I made an almost perfect square. So these pattern blocks are to show you different ways that you can position them to make a picture, an image. You have the opportunity to do it with different colors. But look at it and tell me, what do you see in the picture when you make them? Okay? So I'm going to take another one, and I'm going to do another one and do a trial and an error. You're going to see what does that mean. I'm going to try to figure out how it goes with what shape. Okay, these had their names, so this was easy. But this one is the challenge. Okay? So I'm going to tape it on here so that you can see it. Well, I'm going to do this big one right here. It looks like a rhombus, but it's not. And I'm going to take this triangle. Ooh, it does fit perfect. And I'm going to use tape to tape it on. So this triangle will go right on here. Now to contrast, I would need another color. And this one is perfect. It's not the same letter because this is letter G, this is letter H I'm going to tape now. And I have to put it upside down. Okay? There. Now I'm going to go what looks like an envelope or an envelope, right? And I need to use smaller size. So let me see if this fits. Oh, this fits right in here. So I'm going to use the letter J, triangle, to make this envelope or rectangle. I'm going to take another one, but this one is the letter I, and it fits perfect. So that's what I do. That's what you should do. You would try to make it, see if it fits. Don't try to squeeze it, because if you try to squeeze it, it's not going to fit. But if you play around with it and measure the space, you might be surprised. Look, now all I need is a little bigger triangle. Just a little bigger. Maybe the letter M triangle. Let me see. Aha! There it goes, right in there. So you get to see my picture. And I'm putting it upside down. So you're going to say, what is this all about? It's pattern blocks, making pictures. That's what you're doing. You have a set of copies that I stapled for you that has all these shapes. A trapezoid, a hexagon, rhombuses, squares, and triangles. Use the manipulatives that I gave you and try to make them. And have somebody take a picture of one of them. Marco already did it. So he knows exactly what I was asking him to do. You can do it today. All right? This is all for today. We will continue tomorrow, but I will see you later at Google Meets. Bye.